I am rightfully crush LeBron James for leaving the court like a little baby before he could go shake hands and not taking his medicine and not taking his L and running and hiding. And you should criticize him for that.
Yeah, LeBron won't even shake hands after a NBA playoff loss.
Weak dude.
Yeah.
You can't leave early. You know, he left that big loss early. He wouldn't have left a big win early, and then he leaves this early, and the no handshaking is just not cool. And look, you know, like it or not, you know kids are watching. And, you know, I'm not that big on the role model thing, but you got to shake hands at the end of a series. It's just not.
Well, the bigger picture for me is what I was anti-Florio earlier this week, where he's like, oh, 99% of the players would still talk to the media even if they weren't required. I'm like, no, they wouldn't. No, they. I mean, I would say 99% of the players like this would bolt unless they had some obligation where they were going to get fined.
Yeah.
Well, and we've talked about the league having a LeBron James problem with some of his off-court things that he's done and said, and the perception from fans of him and how it's gone down. Now they have a problem, a LeBron James problem, that he's not in the playoffs. That's a huge hit. Because love him or hate him, the Lakers first and foremost, but also LeBron James, a huge draw for the NBA. So him getting bounced in the first round is not good business for the NBA.
It could be. It could turn into that. We had a topic a couple weeks ago about this.
Well, you need young stars to emerge now that there's a vacuum there.
Yeah.
But they'd rather the vacuum not be there.
Well, now they're not. Now we're not forced to just show LeBron and have it's the NBA playoffs featuring LeBron James.
Right. So let's go Trae Young. And
there's an
else.
opportunity to go, grab the brass ring, so to speak, by some of these other stars. Now, I'm not saying that that's for sure going to happen.
But there's potential. There's a lot of room for storylines.
There's a chance to grow.
Well,
for sure.
And I'm playing devil's advocate a bit here, but Devin Booker is amazing. He was 8 for 10 from three. He had 33 points at halftime. He was incredible last night. Charles Barkley on Inside the NBA at halftime was saying, We're watching a superstar emerge. Mm-hmm. This is what superstars do in closeout games. They come in and they dominate, and they say, give me the damn ball. Devin Booker's also getting ejected with 30 seconds left in the game for talking trash to the entire Lakers bench. And I think a lot of people, because they hate LeBron James and the Lakers, love it and are puffing their chest out. So, I mean, I am rightfully crush LeBron James for leaving the court like a little baby before he could go shake hands and not taking his medicine and not taking his L and running and hiding. And you should criticize him for that. And I'm all for it. But the other guy on the other end of it that is stepping up to be a superstar is getting himself ejected with 30 seconds left in winning the game, going away. So I think that's a less bad look for Devin Booker in the NBA, but I don't think it's a good look on either side when you have that taking place in the end and you have LeBron James being a baby and leaving the court. Now, is that going to prevent me from watching the Suns and being excited about watching Devin Booker? Hell no. I'm going to continue watching the Suns in the playoffs, and I'm going to continue watching Booker because he's a great player. But I don't know if anything that happened at the end of that game is necessarily great for the NBA.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified every time Outkick 360 goes live. We are live weekdays, 11 a.m. Central, noon Eastern, right here across the Outkick network. And while you're at it, like this video and let us know what you think in the comments below.